Hello, everyone. My name is Coach Derek Rizzo, and I have a story to tell about open adoption. And hopefully, in this story, throughout my videos, it can touch someone, and I might help others that were in my situation or that are gonna be in my situation. Because there's some things that I wish I can go back in time and change. For one, when I was a freshman in college, my girlfriend, found out that she was pregnant. We were scared, did not know what to do. She was a basketball player, I was a basketball player. For 7 months, she played basketball pregnant. And thank God that the baby is one of the healthiest babies around. But for 7 months, we never talked about adoption. We never talked about anything whatsoever with adoption in it. We was wondering how we were gonna quit sports, and I was gonna have to get a job and the whole nine. That's what we were focusing on. Now, I'm a young black male. The birth mother is a white female, and I think race might have came to play, because the moment she was pregnant, everyone switched up and said no way. I could be wrong. I never asked them that question, but maybe it was just they wanted their daughter to go to school, college, and not focus on raising a baby, and they felt that the right decision was to give the baby up for adoption. So they talked her into it. Actually, I think they forced her into it, because that was her words. She was crying all the time. One time, one of her sisters threw a sneaker at her while she was pregnant. There was no other choice. I had to agree with the birth mother. But I told everyone, I told the adoption agency that I did not want to do this. I'm doing it for her. So, in that case, I did not tell my parents. I did not tell my friends. At 18 years old, I kept everything inside. And continue to go to school. Continue to go to classes. With this on my mind. With this decision that I'm about to make. On June 18th, 1996, the baby boy was born. And we got to name him. But prior to that, the agency that the birth mother went to said this will be an open adoption. Those were the words. And to tell you the truth, I was arrogant. I was not cooperating to the fullest. I was being mean to the agency, not wanting to sign the papers, not wanting to meet the families. Because when you do an open adoption with this agency, and I'm sure other agency, they give you 5 choices. So you have 5 parents that you get to interview. So all 4 parents, I disagreed with them, with what they wanted, and they didn't agree with what I wanted out of open adoption. So I eliminated those 4. Didn't pick them. The 5th couple was a young white girl and a younger black male, sort of like ourselves, but we were 18. They were probably 27, and the adopted father was about 30 at the time, maybe 32. They seemed really cool. In that meeting with the agency, the birth mother and me, the birth father, I asked them strict questions. I said, hey, I want to be a part of his life. growing up. I want to receive pictures every other month. How about communications with him as he gets older, when he gets 10 years old? The adopted mother agreed, 110% agreed, that this is what she wants. She wants the baby boy to know who her birth parents are. She wants us to be a part of his life. I gave examples. I said, let's say this kid is a basketball player. Let's say he has a state championship game when he's in high school. He's going to know who we are, so is that okay that you invite us to that big game? Oh, yes, sure. How about Thanksgiving dinner? I was throwing anything out there. That's kind of, too much, maybe pushing it. But she even agreed to something like that. I can see us all sitting down eating. I will agree, she said, with meeting halfway points at some times when he gets older. And I asked what year is the get older part? And she said about 10 years old or a little bit after that. So it sounds perfect. It was a perfect open adoption, perfect family for me, so I can be happy knowing that I'm going to receive pictures through the agency. So the pictures will get sent through the agency. I had no clue where these people were from. All I know is that they drove 3 hours to get to my town. So everything, all the communication will go through the agency. And then the agency will contact them, or they will contact the agency. Agency will contact us. So agency is the middle part in this open adoption that we went through. Now, 2 months later, 3 months later, we're getting pictures, and the birth mother refused the pictures after the first year. I continued writing them through the agency, sending my college t-shirts, baby shirts for the boy, sending my state medals, anything that was important to me, I was sending them. So the baby boy, which I don't want to mention the name now, but I say baby boy, he will receive these things. The letters coming from the adopted parents was really good. I mean, everything. I mean, she would sign the paper, love you. I love you guys. Love, sign her name. How thankful she is, the blessing that she received. My boy is a mixed kid. He has blue eyes. Blue eyes. And he's just beautiful. He's a beautiful boy. So knowing that he's in a good home just made us feel so, made me feel so good. Like, that feeling is just so good with the open adoption, knowing that he's gonna know who you are. He's gonna be there one day, and you're gonna shake his hand, you're gonna hug him. He's gonna know your efforts of trying to reach out to him, sending him gifts on his birthday, and not trying to be the birth parent that I am. I'm not trying to take the role as the dad at all. Nothing at all. I accepted the fact that I signed him over. I just want what we were promised. So as the years went on, 3 years later, I get a letter, and they got divorced. The adopted parents got divorced. And she said,